How well can the Clippers' Big Four coexist?
Well, they can coexist. I just don't know if it translates into a world title. I like the pieces. I like the way the minutes were staggered last night by Tyronn Lue. I like the fact that Russell Westbrook played with great energy in the fourth quarter. James Harden came in, played well down the stretch. He had 20 and 11. I just wonder if they'll be able to defensively compete with the physicality of the Lakers and Denver, who bring in a lot more size, who I trust more in the trenches. That's the big question for the Clippers organization.
All right.
Yeah, I think the Clippers are the team in the West.
You think they are the team?
Outside of Denver.
Okay. Okay. Now the clarification.
No. Let me clear that up.
Okay, yeah.
Outside of Denver,
okay.
I think this team could be one of their biggest threats. When you look at who they've added to this team, people had a lot to talk about James coming on, his early struggles. He had 20 and 11 last night. He's starting to fit in. He's starting to get his groove. Russell's done a great job taking a back seat, coming off the bench. They're starting to move. They have a lot of depth at the guard spot. They're not an easy play, man. To beat that team 4 times out of 7 games in a playoff series with guys like Kawhi and Paul George and Russell Westbrook and James Harden, I know on the floor together all at the same time it might not work, but staggering their minutes now, what we've seen, they could be pretty good.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Hot take?
Yeah, that is a little hot take right there. Endorsing the Clips. Joel Embiid scored a season-high 50 points. He had 13 rebounds to help the Sixers beat the Wizards 131-126 last night. Austin, do you think Embiid can win back-to-back MVPs?
I think he's capable. This guy puts up numbers on a night-in and night-out basis. He's one of the most dominant bigs, second most dominant big. Obviously, he plays in the era with Nikola. Yeah, man, I love his game. He's must-see TV. In terms of Philly and where I see them at in the long race, I see them as a third option coming behind Milwaukee and the Celtics. I'm not gonna say anything positive about Philly, man. They did my pops dirty, bro. I got nothing to say.
No, make it personal. Make it personal.
Austin,
It is personal.
Austin,
family over everything, bro.
Family first.
Family
with
first,
you.
man. Come on, Daryl. Talking to you. You know. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I'll give you my take on this. I don't care. I don't care.
Don't be Stephen A.
No.
That's a Stephen A.
No,
answer.
let me explain. No, I'm not Stephen A. I'm myself. I don't care if Joel Embiid wins a second MVP. Doesn't matter. I want to see Joel Embiid win a chip.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, his legacy will be defined if he can win a chip. And I get how people talk about individual accolades. I get last year how he postured forward. He wanted it. But I can tell you, Joel Embiid cares more about winning a chip for this team. Now, I don't think they're there. With Milwaukee and with Boston, they're going to have to make some moves by the trade deadline. But if they find a way to pull that off, that is the most important part for Joel Embiid, is finding a way to get past the semifinals of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah. Nikola wins too, by the way. He's third in points, first in assists.
As of right now.
As of right now. And if second, you probably put what, Luka?
I would have Joel Embiid second.
Oh, really?
I would have Joel.
So
I would have Luka in that next tier.
Speaking of Luka,
okay,
way to
good
transition. Austin,
Austin,
a rookie, looking like a vet out here. Mavs win big behind a 40-point triple-double by Luka Doncic. Luka had a triple-double by halftime. His 60th career triple-double moves him past Larry Bird, Larry Legend. Jeez. Into sole possession of 9th place overall on the career list. So, Jay, well, here's what I need to know. Are Luka and the Mavs legit contenders in the West?
No. I don't think they're legit contenders. I think they're talented. I love Luka and Kyrie. By the way, Luka needs 14 more triple-doubles to pass James Harden for 8th. It's just insane that he's 25 years old. And by the way, like, this is no disrespect to Luka. Like, it takes a full, complete team. You talk about the firepower that the Clippers have. You talk about the size and the depth that the Lakers have. We both agree that Denver is the best team in the NBA. Yep. They're starting 5. I think they still need to add some depth. I do like what Derek Lively has brought to the table for them. I think that was a great pickup.
Absolutely.
I still think they need some 3-and-D guys. They're a couple of pieces away.
Yeah.
But they're close, but they're not there yet.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
Agreed. I like them, and I think Kyrie has coexisted with Luka pretty well this year. They've definitely surpassed a lot of people's expectations. They're one of the better teams in the West. They came out to a fast start. Do I see this team going deep in the postseason, beating a team like Phoenix, even a Clippers, and obviously we don't even have to put the Nuggets in there. I don't even think this team beats like a Sacramento. I like Sacramento as well, and New Orleans. So I do like Dallas. I like what they've done. Do I see them coming out of the West? No, I don't. That's pretty simple for me.
Yeah.